I am back at it. Welcome to another episode of Word on the Curve. Right now, I'm at 122 Community Center at the Independence Day KiKi Ball. I'm gonna have so much fun. Right now is June 29th, which, as you know, June is Pride Month. So by the time this airs, it may not be June. However, Pride Month is every month. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about ballroom, the history of ballroom. I know we have all these great shows such as Pose and Effects and a representation on TV now, but you know what? Let's see what the real tea is. So again, my name is Dwayne McBean, man. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm a year old. I'm 21, which is awesome. When I first started this, I was 20, so I'm 21. You know, which means more bills, more responsibility, razor bumps, work all day, every day. But hey, at least I could buy a beer legally though. But guys, stick around for more Word on the Curve. We're gonna have a good time.
Yo, the reason why we're here is this is the Independence Day KiKi Ball. So the purpose of a KiKi Ball is for young MSMs, men who have sex with men, transgender women. This is a place where they congregate, where for this night they get some acceptance into their life. So they come out here, they perform, they walk different categories, they showcase their talent because they make a lot of their own outfits.
The young MSMs is putting on the KiKi Ball to show the older ones how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Trouble because it might be a KiKi Ball against the older ones. But anyway, we're gonna show you grandiose tonight. They coming out with their best performances. They need to be on TV like Pose. You understand? We talking originality, flexibility, and we talk about doing some fierceness tonight. They voguing.
A house is basically a group of young individuals. There'd be a mother or a father or a leader, and they teach them things that they teach them the essentials in life, such as like math, reading, and make sure they go to school. But they also teach them voguing and runway and different aspects of the ballroom community. So it's basically a place where underserved youth go to get the same type of love that they would get from their mother and father.
So the Alliance for Positive Change is located throughout New York City. We are located, our main office is at Midtown Central, which is 64 West 35th Street, between 5th and 6th Avenue. We're open there Monday and Tuesdays 9 to 5, Wednesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 7, and Fridays. During the summer, we are operating from 9 to 3. But we also have locations in Washington Heights at 161st in Amsterdam, at 2036 Amsterdam Avenue, and we're open there every day, 9 to 5. We are also located in East Harlem on East 104th Street, and we have a residence in the Bronx, and we also have another office on the Lower East Side on Allen Street. So we're all over New York City.
Okay, that's great, man. Thank you, Guy Williams. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Word on the Curve, guys. Stick around.
Word on the Curve. Word. Oh.
Listen, you did your thing out there. You killed it. Listen, when did you start voguing?
In the late 2015. Red Ball was my first ball, the first Red Ball.
Okay, so what does voguing mean to you?
Voguing means to me, I'll say it has a lot to do with emotions to me, like me basically expressing your feelings on the floor.
Okay, expressing your feelings. So let me ask you, what does voguing do to express your emotion?
I don't know. I just Vogue because I love it.
You love it and it makes you happy?
No shade, it's eyes.
It means expression. It means bring it your all. It means how are you feeling inside at the moment. It's like you release that energy on the floor in your performance, but staying within your element.
I understand this is your first Independence Day ball, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so listen, let me ask you, what is the history of Vogue? Do you know the history of Vogue?
The history of Vogue. Vogue, to my knowledge, began back in the 70s, maybe even the 60s, from the pageant world, actually, starting with the pioneer Hall of Famer icon, Crystal LaBeija, if I'm not mistaken, where she was treated unfairly at a particular pageant, and she wanted to take both the brown and black people and create a particular sector where we can be celebrated and we can be, made to feel more important and not feeling like, there's a disservice or a disjust to our community. So that's
right.
where it particularly originated from. Also here in the state of New York. For those individuals that don't understand, ballroom is a culture. It is a lifestyle. It's a way of living for a lot of individuals, and it's a culture that has many different subcultures. But this particular community is, I would say, hands down, one of the most talented groups of communities I've ever seen. Like collectively, individually, I've seen a lot of different people go on and beyond, to go far and beyond to do a lot of great things.
Right.
So, ballroom is one of the most talented communities I've ever experienced and had the pleasure of witnessing.
You were doing your thing commentating tonight. You were on the mic, you were DJing. I almost did the version performance. I almost did. So maybe next time you'll catch me on a version performance day. Yeah. So listen, the categories, explain a little bit about what categories mean in ballroom.
Okay, well, you have different kind of categories. You have something like runway, which is two people who are strutting back and forth, and the judges pick which one is strutting better, which one is serving it more, which one is giving you more attitude and flavor and stuff. You have that for runway. You have face, which consists of a battle of two people who has either good skin, teeth, structure, bone structure. So it's just basically the battle of who faces, who's more pretty, who has more shaved or unshaved. And
okay.
Yeah, it's just like a back and forth thing. So that's what face is. It's just like it's all about the face and who looks more better, and as far as care.
So listen, you're bringing me to my next question. So battling in Vogue, explain a little bit about the competitiveness of Vogue.
Okay, so what Vogue is, Vogue came out a long time ago, okay? You had Madonna doing Vogue back in the day. You had like all different type of people. You had, I forgot what her name is, but she do a movie, Berceleste. It's some movie, Cher. You have people who in her shows who do a lot of Vogue. A Vogue battle is basically two people who are battling, doing different elements. And elements is the different points in Vogue, like hands and catwalk and duckwalk. Those things make up, all 5 elements make up Vogue. So you have two people battling, you have them, giving drama, you have some dramatic who are like way more harder on their back, and you have people who are more soft and calm with their Vogue. So the battle of Vogue could be anything. It could be what you want, it could be how you create it. It's you putting yourself out there and putting your talent out there, whatever it is you want to give. That's basically what Vogue is. Dancing, it's a part of dance, it's a part of art.
Okay, so why is Vogue important to the community?
Well, voguing is a part of the community because a lot of people express themselves through Vogue. You have a lot of people who express themselves, a lot of people who have personal issues as far as fighting and violence, but they take it out on the floor. So it all depends on the person and what they want to bring and how they want to bring it and stuff like that. So basically, Vogue is just like, it's anything. It's how you put it together.
Love it. So last question, what category would I be?
You would probably like either voguing, which would be a twist. Twist is basically like a person you can't tell is gay, but they can vogue.
Oh, okay.
That's what twist is. So.
Is that also called realness, or is that like?
Realness with a twist.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's basically a boy who don't look gay. He look like a straight boy, but he vogues. And you will walk realness too, which is basically you walk in a category and they can say whether or not they can tell you're gay or not.
Okay, well.
So you walk in realness and realness with a twist.
So guys, word on the curb. I had a great time here. I'm ready to learn how to vogue myself. My duck walk is aight, you know what I'm saying? But I need to just learn how to do them dips, because you know what I'm saying? So I can, stretch and, I don't want to hurt my back. But I'm here with
Tammy.
Miss Tammy. Okay, so you actually with the Alliance, and you guys actually sponsored this event. So let me ask you, what is one of the biggest challenges facing the LGBTQ community today? And where does the Alliance meet with them?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is for them to be accepted. We meet them where they're at, homeless, hungry, dirty. We accept them with open arms and we welcome them with friendly faces and warm smiles, and we help to build them. The Alliance is about second chances, so it doesn't matter what you did in the past. We're working from where you meet us at until you're in. So we just like to build them. We support them in all the things that they do. And that's the way we have client retention, is to support them and believe in them and encourage them. There's no negative or down talk to any one of our clients. It's always positive and uplifting.
Okay, so what services does the Alliance offer? And how can people go about getting those services?
Well, the Alliance offers case management, the clothing room. We offer food pantry, breakfast and lunch. We offer pharmacy. We also have a housing unit up in Pelham Grand. We have 4 locations in total. So we try to do all angles. It's trying to be a one-stop shop. We do testing, HIV and Hep C daily. So it's like a one-type shop. When you get there, you can go from stage to stage to stage, and by the end, you're complete.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Miss Tammy. The Alliance, guys.
People are good, chicken and fat.